Director of Prisons Gladwin Samuels, in an exclusive interview with Nightly News, explained that for 2018, a number of ranks were departmentally charged and dismissed from the prison service for colluding with others to smuggle contraband. Mr. Samuels said that despite the number of dismissals and legal action taken against rogue elements of the prison service last year, officers are still being influenced by elements outside the prison service to do untoward things.
Our investigations have proven that many times it is collusion between corrupt officers and prisoners' relatives. It must be said that the trafficking of contraband remains a very lucrative business. As we speak right now, I know that there are still contrabands in prison, but we have tightened as it relates to the frequency or the flow of contrabands into the prison.
Mr. Samuel stated that with constant raids within the prison system, contraband such as cigarettes has been an expensive commodity in prison.
Cigarettes that used to be traded at a much lower price. Some cigarettes are now going as much as for $500 in prison, and this is because it is a scarce commodity in the facility. We are working together with the police in terms of identifying those officers who may be involved in trafficking these items into the prison. We've also increased our surveillance on those persons who are attending court. The police, I know, are now more rigid in terms of how they search parcels that are going to prisoners at the lockups to ensure that they're not receiving contrabands.
Despite the risk being higher to smuggle contraband in the prisons, relatives of inmates often succeed when they present offers to officers.
But many times when we do this, prisoners would say that if we tighten our restrictions, it means that persons who have to take the risk to get things in have to take a bigger risk. So they increase the offers. So persons see the financial gain as more lucrative. And because they might be able to identify someone who is willing to partner with them, it makes it easier in terms of them smuggling those items in. And this is why we hope that together with the police, who have started a more rigid rotation in terms of the officers that they're deploying to the prison, that we will disrupt any syndicate that they would seek to establish.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.